Okay, hi everyone. This is the first video I'm making on my new webcam that I got for Christmas. It's, I don't know, there's like, word. It comes with like a CD-ROM, and there's like a system, it's Microsoft Livecam. And so, I usually what I do is I capture it, I'll use my webcam, and I go to Windows Movie Maker, and I usually capture it from there, but I tried it with this webcam and it was like lagging or whatever. So I'm using the system that it came with, and I'm just going to import it onto Windows Movie Maker so I can edit whenever I need to. But the screen, like, it's really small. Like, see, like, it's really small. And yeah. And I think when I go to put it onto Windows Movie Maker, it might make it bigger and pixelate it kind of. I'm not entirely sure. And as you can tell, it's been like auto-focusing. I don't know how to fix that. And I also don't know how to make it bigger. Because there's like an option to make the screen bigger, but it won't let me hit it. So I don't know. I give up. But anyway, so that's a little intro with my new camera. Background to what this video is, or not background to, because I haven't mentioned it yet. But I recently watched the Evil Dead movie, the original one, which was fucking fantastic. Like, I totally understand why it's such a cult classic. It's so good. But, before I watched it, I already, like, knew the kind of, like, the legendary status of the movie. But I also read they were remaking it. And before I'd even seen the movie, I was like, what? They're remaking this? Why? Just because, like, I knew it was such, like, a beloved movie, and I know there's, like, hardcore fans of, you know, Bruce Campbell, and who plays the lead character in the movie, Ash. And, like, it's like I just heard they were remaking it, and I'm like, way to go, Hollywood, for fucking it up. Like, I can already tell they're gonna fucking screw it up. But, Diablo Cody is, like, first I heard she was writing the script. And then I heard that the director wrote the script, and she just, like, went back and made some, like, minor changes. So, I don't really know what's going on with that whole thing. But I do enjoy Diablo Cody's work, so it's kind of like, okay, maybe I'll give it a chance. But then I heard that there wasn't going to be an Ash character in the remake, or it's a reimagining, I guess. And instead Lily Collins is going to play the main character, which, okay, I have two problems with this. One, I don't like Lily Collins. Her eyebrows are really, I don't like girls with, like, really thick eyebrows. It freaks me out. I don't know, I just don't dig it. And she just seems really annoying. And the only thing I've ever seen her in, I haven't even seen her in, but she's in, like, one of the new Snow White movies coming out, and I saw the trailer for that, and she just looks obnoxious. And so I don't like her. And I also don't like the fact, here's my thing with, like, remakes or reimaginings, or whatever the fuck you want to call them. I want them to stay as true to the basic storyline as possible. And I feel like a lot of people, there's two sides of this, because a lot of people don't like the fact that there's not going to be an Ash character and that it's going to be a girl lead. And then people argue with that. They're like, oh, you guys are just sexist and blah, blah, blah. Okay. I love me some female lead characters in horror movies. I love it when girls are, like, going around kicking ass and whatever. But my problem is, with the Evil Dead, the original main character was a dude. I feel like in the remake, it should be a dude. Like, just stick to the formula, I feel. You know, like, if it was any other movie, like, if it was, like, some completely new movie, and they want to pick a girl as the lead, you know, go for it. I'm all for that. But I'm pretty so pretty mad when, like, with remakes, and they just try to change everything around. And I think, like, in this new Evil Dead, they're doing, like, some backstory of, like, her brother is, like, a drug addict, and so they're taking him to the woods to, like, detox or some shit. I don't know. And I feel like the original Evil Dead, it's such like this kind of cheesy, campy movie. It's still really, like, it's really gory, which I loved. But, I mean, it's still kind of, like, funny and doesn't take itself too seriously. And I feel like with the new Evil Dead, they're going to try to make it scary. And they're going to try to, like, force it into being serious. Or have, I don't know. It's not rubbing me the right way right now. And I really have no desire to see it. I'll probably go see it anyway when it comes out, but I don't know. I don't have high expectations for it. Because I feel like it's kind of taking, just from what I've heard about it, and it hasn't even, like, filmed or anything. There's no script leaks or anything out. I just feel like it's completely taking away from the whole nature of what the first movie was. So, I don't know. Leave your thoughts and opinions on The Evil Dead. It's a trilogy, and I don't know if they're going to remake the whole entire trilogy. I haven't seen the other two movies yet. It's on my list of things to do. But, yeah, the first movie was so good. I totally, like, if you haven't seen it, and you're not afraid of gore, see it. And if you're not afraid of... There's this one scene, it's like the really famous scene in the movie where this girl just, like, drives into the woods and she gets, like, raped by the trees. Totally not funny. Rape is not funny. But that scene was kind of ridiculous. I was like, oh my god, like, she's getting raped by trees. It's kind of, like, you kind of can't help but laugh. Even though it is, like, rape, and rape should never really be, like, a thing to laugh at, but she's being, like, it's, like, just the sheer what the fuck factor of it, you can't help but just, you're just like, what the hell am I watching? It's so good, though. That movie is A+. So good. So, yes, watch The Evil Dead. Recommend any movies for me, and I will most likely put them on my Netflix if I like the trailer for them. And yeah, leave your thoughts and opinions on what you think the remake or the reimagining will be like, if you're going to see it, why you want to see it, why you don't want to see it, and all that fun stuff. Yeah.